Are you ready to amp up your instant macaroni and cheese game? Kitchen Bravo's got you covered. We've got this instant powdered cheese sauce that's gonna be so well blended with cream cheese. This is going to change the way that you make macaroni and cheese for your family forever. Little hint of garlic from the garlic powder. Super creamy, super satisfying. You are gonna love this. Your family's gonna love it. This is a game changer. Watch how I do it. It all starts with a box of instant mac and cheese. And yes, we're gonna use the cheese powder in here too, but I'm gonna show you how to get it super, super creamy in just a matter of seconds. Seriously. Once you make it this way, you're never gonna go back to just like regular milk and butter. You're always gonna wanna use the secret. So the water is boiling, it's almost up to temperature. But if you want to increase the boiling point of water, if you want to raise it, put a pinch of salt in there and you'll see the water just starts to go even faster. Just like that. All right, so once it's up to a rolling boil, the pasta is going to go in. We're going to let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the doneness that you desire. Okay, so the timer's gone off. The pasta is at the perfect consistency that I'm ready for. It's not mush and it's not hard. It's got that perfect al dente bite. So what I'm gonna do is turn the heat down to like a medium low, and I'm gonna drain the pasta in my sieve right here. All right. So what I'd like to do is keep the pasta draining just like this, and I wanna take my hot pot and put it back on the burner. So a lot of times whenever you make, box mac and cheese, you still get like this grainy kind of texture. You don't think that the cheese sauce is completely dissolved. We're gonna fix that for you right now. First things first, I'm gonna put in about 3 tablespoons of butter back into the hot pot, just like this. I'm gonna get my whisk. And I wanna get the butter to melt. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is actually make kind of a roux, which is, fat and flour, or in this case, butter and the starches that are in the powdered cheese-like product that they put in the box macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna get the butter to melt, and then I'm gonna put just a splash of milk. So that's probably just under 1/8 of a cup right there. So I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit because I really do want to bring the temperature up. And we need to work quickly too before the pasta starts to stick together. All right, from here, powdered cheese mix. Rip it open and watch the bright orange, colorful cheese-like product just pour right down into the pan. Okay, there we go. All right, so now for the secret ingredient, to make it super creamy, I'm going to put about 1/4 of a block of cream cheese. And this is going to be plenty of cream cheese to melt and give that super smooth, gooey texture that we're looking for. See, it's already starting to melt. This is perfect. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here, the cream cheese is almost fully incorporated into the milk and butter, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat all the way down to low and put just a tiny little splash of milk back into the pot too. And that way it's gonna bring the temperature down a little bit faster. Oops, and also give me the pliability that I'm looking for to incorporate the macaroni noodles, which here we go. All right, get that guy there. Get my pasta. Just in time. And if it sticks a little bit, that's okay, it's no big deal. Because you did work fast enough to where it's not gonna clump together, it's not gonna stay stuck. There we go. Lovely. All right. Give it a really good stir. So turn the heat back up just a little bit because you want to get the pasta warmed all the way through. So one of the reasons that this dish is so important, and I know it sounds kind of weird and kind of silly, but packaged macaroni and cheese, it's kind of a household staple, and every kid in America has grown up on macaroni and cheese of some kind. And this one is really kind of special because what I like to do is I like to change it up a little bit and adjust it to the way that my kids would, want to eat it. my daughter, she loves garlic in her mac and cheese. She loves garlic and pasta. And I made this, making it extra creamy for her and adding some garlic, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Just a little bit of garlic powder. A little goes a long way, and we don't need very much because we just want like a hint of garlic flavor. But one of the more nostalgic reasons that I love making this dish is because when my son was little, and you wouldn't know this now because he's got like a pretty sophisticated palate and he loves to eat and try different things. But when he was little, he wouldn't eat vegetables. I mean, it like legitimately scared me how little he would eat. So I made mac and cheese almost daily for the kids for lunch when they were little. And I found a way to sneak vegetables in, which a lot of parents do that. And this one day, I actually steamed and pureed an entire head of cauliflower and mixed it up in the macaroni and cheese. And he ate the entire pot of macaroni and cheese that day. And I was just like, yes, you know, feeling victorious and feeling like really accomplished, like, haha, I got you to eat your vegetables, you didn't know it, but you liked it, you know, kind of like the sneaky mom kind of thing, right? But this is a very simple way to elevate your macaroni and cheese game, your instant macaroni and cheese game. Just add 1/4 of a block of cream cheese to 1 box of macaroni. And in order to go ahead and get the cheese sauce mixed up really well so it's not all clumpy, make it in the pan while the noodles are still draining. It's so super simple, but look at this texture. Look at how creamy that is. It's beautiful. Super satisfying. Okay guys, so here you have it. This is our mac and cheese upgraded version, the Kitchen Bravo way. This is going to change the way that you make a mac and cheese dinner for your family forever, I'm telling you. It's super creamy. The noodles still have a nice little bite to them. The texture is perfect. The cream cheese just changes the entire concept of macaroni and cheese. I mean, they say creamy, this makes it extra creamy. Just a little bit of cream cheese goes a really long way. That little hint of garlic powder brings the flavor to a whole new dimension. Okay guys, this is it. Creamy mac and cheese, the Kitchen Bravo way. Subscribe for more tricks, for more ideas, for more ways to amplify your instant dinner game. Okay guys, this is Keisha signing off. Try it out. Show us your mac and cheese creations.